YouTube channel. I hope you guys are loving and taking care of yourself. We are still on the 30-day challenge. Today is day 29. One more day left until we wrap this thing up. I'm so excited, and I just want to take this moment to just give a big shout out to everyone that subscribed throughout, like during this 30-day challenge. Like, I love and appreciate you guys so much. Like, thank you. I am truly humbled. I know that like we didn't blow up or go viral or anything, but the difference really does touch my heart. And I can see that all my hard work was not in vain, because it wasn't just like an additional 30 subscribers, like that would be like maybe one subscriber per video. No, it's more than 30 subscribers, which is a win for me. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. And I know I've said this before, that you guys do stick around. Change is coming, because if there's one thing that's constant in life, it's change. Like, change is inevitable. Like, things are bound to change. So as we are growing, as we are rediscovering ourselves, as we are finding ourselves here on this channel together, because we are on this journey together, we are going to change, we are going to grow. So when you do see us switching up, and when you see us doing things differently, just know that it's part of the journey, and we need to embrace the change as it comes. So today, it was honestly a day whereby I had to accept the fact that change is inevitable, and that I need to embrace it as it comes. Something happened today in my day. I don't want to get too deep, like too much into it, but then I realized that I do not have any form of control over this thing that is bringing change in my life. But the best thing I can do is to prepare myself and try and anticipate what this change could look like. But then avoiding it is not an option. So I have to do what? Embrace it. So as we are choosing ourselves, we have to remember that choosing ourselves means that things are going to change around us. Our habits are going to change. Our relations are going to change. The way we show up is going to change. The things you talk to yourself is going to change. You know, how you show up for yourself, how you talk to yourself, like the words that you say to yourself, those things are supposed to change. Like, growth comes with change. Like, change is inevitable. We can't stay the same. If you are on a journey but then you see like there's no change, if you're on a journey but then you have yet to move from one point to another, then just know that you're actually not on a journey. Like, you're just staying in the same place. Like, you're just stuck, you're stagnant, nothing is happening. So when there is movement, there has to be a shift, there has to be a change. And the best thing we can do for ourselves is to embrace it and not avoid it. Because I feel like we hurt ourselves when we try to avoid the change. It's just like when you start outgrowing certain relationships, like especially when it comes to friendship. Like, oh my goodness, I've realized this. Like, as you grow up, you discover yourself, you discover the things that you are truly interested in, and you realize that probably some of the things that you used to like your hobbies, and those were just things you were doing because that's what you knew as a child growing up. But then as you grow up, you actually realize that I'm actually leaning more on this side. And when you lean more on this side, and when you're finding yourself and you're finding interest in different activities, you start seeing that you find different activities. So meaning that you're no longer doing the same thing your friends used to do, like the things that used to bring you together with your friends, and like you now no longer have that common thing that brings you together. So that is growth. And I feel like that's one we try and avoid, because we're trying to hold on to this friendships, we're trying to hold on to this relationships. We do not want to embrace the change because we are scared of letting go, because we have invested so much time, we've invested our love, our hearts, like we've invested so much in this thing that we now have to let go, because we are growing, because there is change. So I want us to continue, like, for us to successfully choose ourselves, we have to embrace change. You can't be scared of letting old things go. For you to enter into this new chapter that you are hoping to be in, for you to excel in your new element, you have to be okay with letting certain things go. You have to be okay with cutting ties, and you have to recognize what is for you and what is not for you. You have to be comfortable with using your voice. You have to be comfortable with setting clear boundaries and continue choosing yourself. Like, change is coming, and change needs to be embraced. Like, change is inevitable. You cannot run away from it. So stop running away from change. And if you are currently facing a certain shift in your life, take a moment. I know it can be very overwhelming because you don't know. Like, we are so comfortable being in the familiar that we tend to hesitate to step into the new. As overwhelming as it is, try and calm yourself down. Remind yourself why this shift is important. Remind yourself why you need to make this move. Remind yourself why you need to let go of certain things, because in the long run it's going to benefit you, unlike staying in the same space where there is no growth, where like there's no growth, and your potential is not being realized. You're not living up to your full potential. So don't stay stuck in what is comfortable. Don't stay stuck in what you know, what is familiar. Embrace the new, embrace change. So today is basically like the last day, because I don't know, I feel like tomorrow we just gonna take it easy. I'm just gonna say my goodbyes to you guys for this challenge, not for the channel, for the challenge. So I just want to say, guys, let us continue choosing ourselves. Let us continue pursuing our dreams and going after everything that we want, because I did say that was the theme. I'm going to reiterate this for the period, for the duration of this challenge, and I think even going forward, because that is something I'm doing for myself this year, like being intentional about choosing myself. So if this is the first video that you're watching from me, just know that I've been singing that song for the longest time ever. For the past 28 days I've been singing this song in different ways, different words. Like, I've just been coming at this topic, at this concept of choosing yourself in many different ways for the past 28 days. So yes, I've been saying this: choose yourself, prioritize yourself. This year, like 2025, is a personal year. Like 2025 is a year where you have to prioritize yourself, put yourself first, use your voice, and let your no's be no's, and don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to say yes, I want this, and don't be afraid to actually desire things in your life. Like, want more for yourself, want better for yourself. It's okay to demand more. So yeah, that's basically it. And if you have reached this part of my video, I just want to say thank you so much. I love and appreciate you guys so much, and I promise you guys, change is definitely coming. So when you see things changing here on this channel, just know that I said it. Change is definitely coming, and we need to embrace it together as a family. So thank you so much. Stay tuned, and I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video, the very last day of this 30-day challenge, day 30, guys.